We recently mounted our 100-inch TV in our new living room after moving, and we love how the setup is coming together. We still have a long way to go, but it's getting there. I want to not only talk about the living room setup progress in this video, which will hopefully spark some inspiration in you, but also how to properly mount your TV, which would help improve just about any setup. Let's start with mounting this huge TV, and then I'll walk you through the setup. Mounting TVs on the wall can feel intimidating, especially when they're large, but we believe that it's always worth it. It'll make a space look way more complete, especially if you run the cables through the wall for a seamless look. The first step though is finding a mount that works for your TV. You want to make sure it can handle the size and weight of your TV, fit the mounting holes, and have the features you need, such as sitting as close to the wall as possible or being able to extend out of the wall, to name a few. We knew we needed a high quality mount for our TV, so we reached out to mount it, and they sent us the Beast, or the MI394. It's a heavy-duty, full-motion TV wall mount that can extend off the wall, meant for TVs up to 110 inches, which is just what we were looking for. Thank you to Mount It for sponsoring today's video and helping us complete this step of the setup build. The mount came with very clear instructions and a template that we put on the wall to guide us on where to start drilling. We used both a laser level to make sure that the mount will sit perfectly straight, and a stud finder to line the template up with the studs so that the wall can handle the weight of the TV. You do not want to mount a TV directly into drywall. It will fall. We then drill into the wall where we'd made our marks, which will help when attaching the bolts in just a moment. Make sure to use the drill bit suggested in the instructions, or slightly smaller than the bolts or screws you plan on using. It's then time to attach the mount to the wall, which is arguably the hardest part of the process, as the mount can be pretty heavy and you'll need help from someone else who can hold it in place while you get the bolts into the wall. Once this step is done, you're pretty much in the clear. Attach the mounting brackets to the back of your TV, and it's then time to connect all the pieces and hang it up on the wall. Our TV was so large and heavy, so we asked my dad for help with this step. But you'll basically lift the TV up onto the vertical mounting pieces and hook it on. We attached the safety screws, which makes sure the TV doesn't slide off the mount, and it's done. From here, you can adjust any screws or bolts to change the tilt and level of your TV until you're happy with how it looks. You can really see just how large this TV is from these high angles, and if we can mount this one, you can mount yours too. I promise you that it's worth it. As mentioned, this TV mount can extend out from the wall, which is really helpful when connecting cables behind the TV or when you want to watch the TV from a different angle. We connected all of our cables and ran them through the wall for that clean, mess-free look. Thankfully, this wall was already prepped with cable hiders routed through the walls, as well as outlets right behind where the TV will sit, which made this whole process really easy. And that's it, the TV is mounted and ready for gaming. We truly love how this living room setup is starting to look, with these dark and glossy TV benches and shelves from IKEA, paired with our high-end SVS theater speakers in the middle and on each side. The sound quality from these is next level, especially when paired with this huge TV for an amazing experience. We of course also have our gaming consoles on display here, with everything from a PS5, PS Portal, Switch, and Xbox, so you can enjoy games no matter your console preference. We've got our large leather couch here too, which has 2 built-in recliners, and which we slightly altered the shape of to fit the width of the room. There's a coffee table in front of that with a built-in fridge, and of course, our massage chair near the window, which is the perfect seat to relax in after a hectic day of moving. Next up for this room is to add a shelf above the TV, which we are currently sanding down and staining for a more custom fit, as well as adding some art to the walls, some personal touches, and also build a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf behind the couch, similar to the one we had in our old house. We're absolutely loving rebuilding our setups bigger and better this time around, and it's so fun to bring you all along for the ride too. Please let us know your thoughts about the living room in the comments below, and what else we can add, change, or improve here. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. We couldn't have built this setup without all of your support. If you want to see more setup builds and tech reviews in the future, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of content planned that you really don't want to miss. We also post daily short-form content here on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram at CamXPetra. You can also find everything we use in our setups linked on our website, CamXPetra.com. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.